So here to solve this LITS puzzle by Grant Fikes. It's got a hidden Mickey somewhere in it and a logical path, which is what this video will focus on. And I'm just going to start with these four regions that look like they're 4 cells large. So these are given at the start effectively in this LITS puzzle. And in this case, like this lower right region blocks off cells, so we'd be left with another T tetromino if that joined there. So that's not going to work. So we have to come for connectivity through the cell. We're not taking a 2 by 2 space. We have to at least reach out to this cell, but not take this cell to make another T. Up here in this region, we've got a block of 4 and a block of 3, so it's got to be the block of 4. That puts in a no 2 by 2 rule, puts in this L. We've got now a set of squares we can't really cross, and in doing that, we'll see we've actually blocked this top region to only be able to take an I. You can mark some similar things after that to see that we really can only take in the space an L. So that looks like a good start. The bottom right of the grid is not right now connected to any other part of the grid, so it's got to come through the single square, and it's not an L or S shape in doing it. It's got to be a T because the I isn't available for it either. So that comes in here. This still has now just a single place to connect, which is right here, and this is going to have to keep extending out to be a full I. And I here means this can't be used or this or this or this. These would all be part of I tetrominoes only, so we've got to have a L shape down here to finish that region, and we're now approaching the end of the puzzle, and we're finally, I guess, hitting the hidden Mickey, so we've got to figure out how to fill this in. We can't fill in a 2 by 2 square, so we're not going to be able to use that cell, but we do need to have the connection of the bottom of the grid to the top of the grid, so this is too far away. This would force an L, this would force an L, this would also force an L, this would also force an L, so we have to take this cell. We only take one in this bottom row, so it's got to be using these 3 across and a T to finish. So we almost make another hidden Mickey to fill in the hidden Mickey. So there we are through this Monday LITS puzzle. Hopefully you got something from seeing the connectivity constraints and also some of the look-ahead constraints. Once we know what some shapes are, we know that there are patterns that the next region can't take. So you can't have a T near a T, you can't have sort of these extensions except as we were drawing them in. And so this will play out through the rest of this week through much harder puzzles. So we'll see you again soon.